Hey guys, hopefully you can hear me. Well, today is, I said Wednesday, but it's not right. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
April 24th. Excuse me, 2020. It's 9:50 right now. I mean, 45. And I wanted to do a video. I should have been doing my videos a long time ago for my healing journey, but just was lazy and never got around to doing it. So actually I'm forced to do it now. I've been in the hospital, as you can see, since Monday. I think around noon. 1 o'clock. Sorry. I'm trying to block the volume thing. Yeah, but I've been in pain since last Thursday. What do I want to say? First of all, I want to say I'm better. As y'all can probably tell, because I'm talking and recording a video. I may not look like it, but I am better than when I first started having pain. This has been a rough week for Sylvester, and I'm grateful that I'm still here. But let me just make this a short video. Let me not make it a long video. I know y'all probably can tell I got something sticking out my neck, and it's a, what is it, babe? A port or it's a catheter, but it's only temporary. It's not a permanent catheter. It's the ones they give you while you're in the hospital so they can easily get access to give you dialysis, because the one in my belly has basically gave up, stopped working. So it's been in there for 9 years. I know every doctor I tell, everybody I tell that's in the medical field tells me how that's basically a miracle in itself, and this is the first time that I'm getting an infection from it. We don't know how I got the infection, because of course I never got an infection in 9 years, so they know that I kept it. And you know, I didn't want to take it out. I didn't want to go that route. I just wanted to go back to my normal life. Well, it wasn't really normal. I just wanted to go back to the way things were. I just really wanted to get out the hospital. That was my main goal, and how everything was before I came in. I wanted to go back that way. And then it just started dawning on me like, you've been praying and fasting, and maybe things aren't supposed to go the way you plan for them to go in your head. Like, maybe things are supposed to be the way they are now. Maybe you are supposed to get this little shake out of your life. You're strong. You are made to go through things like this, because that's just how God tailor-made you. And you've been through so much. You've been through way worse, and you're here now. So let's fight. Don't give up. Let's keep fighting like you always done. Let's keep pressing. And you are going to make it out of this better on the other side. And so when they finally was like, when I realized after trying my catheter over and over that it just wasn't getting better. My stomach wasn't getting better. They said they had me on the top antibiotics, and that wasn't even touching the surface of my pain, that they knew that it's the catheter. Like, it has to come out, because the infection is inside the catheter and you got to get it out. And that's when I realized, like, what's the point of fighting it even more? Like, I've been saying how I wanted it to come out, but I didn't want it to come out like this, you know? So I'm like, let's go ahead. It's been 9 years. Let's get it out. It's time. And I realized with doing hemodialysis that they're not going to put the cord or stent in my arms, which is, I'm grateful for that. They're going to put it like in my chest, I'm nervous about that, but I'm more happy that it's going to be right there instead of any other place. Excuse me if I get quiet, guys. Just pray for me because I'm just trying to maneuver through the pain. So right now it's through my neck, and yes, it does hurt. It is sore. I have 2 stitches right there. So yeah, it's not the best place to be or the most comfortable place to have it, but it's working for now. So I want you guys to keep me in your prayers. By the time y'all see this video, I'm probably gonna, well, I already know I'm gonna be out of surgery and at home by now. So I go into surgery at 6 or 7 in the morning. 6 in the morning. Saturday morning. And they're gonna take this cord out. I'm gonna ask if I can keep it. I want to keep having the faith and keep believing and keep standing on Romans 4 and just whatever I believe in and whatever I think upon, that will it be. Like, so even though it's not happening the way we want it to, so perfect. Everything doesn't happen perfect. And if it was a perfect world, everybody would be just, it wouldn't be no pain, no sorrow, no anything. So we're not in a perfect world, and that's okay. And no, I did not see myself being here. I didn't see myself having surgery this soon, or to get the cord out this soon. But I'm excited. I know that's kind of weird to say. I'm excited. I'm excited that it's coming out because, like me and Sylvester were saying earlier, like, it's not a bad thing. It's like great things can come from this. So the surgery, so hopefully I have immediate relief once I'm awake from surgery. Of course, it is gonna take like a day or a week for my muscles to heal, but a day for the surgery part to heal. And so, but other than that, I should be good to go. And I'm just excited about that part. I get my Billy back. I get my life back. We get our home back. Like, we don't have to have deliveries anymore from Baxter. We don't have to deal with a machine anymore, waking us up, beeping through the middle of the night. Like, babe. So tell the people how you feel about the whole journey from, well, just this week, not the whole life journey. Tell the people your point of view.
I don't know. I knew it was something more than just what we thought it was at first. At first, we thought it was just due to complications with using the restroom via constipation, but kind of felt like it was more than that because her stomach was hot and the dialysis wasn't working. And honestly, we haven't slept since like last Thursday, and it's Friday. Man, so yeah,
this week coming, it's gonna be good to us.
Yeah, I'm just
good to me.
I'm ready for her to feel better. No, didn't think that she would be having surgery this soon to get the catheter removed. And it's gonna be different. No more dialysis machine at the house. No more dressing the bandage when she get out of the shower.
Oh my God.
No more expecting 30 boxes coming at a time for the dialysis machine. No more hooking up a machine. Like, no more
warming up some solution.
No more sleeping restrictions. Like, she can turn either way she wants now and feel comfortable. It's been
no more cutting our life short because we got to go put a bag on the machine, or she got to go get on the machine now. But we can't hang out with y'all because, you know, she got to do dialysis every night.
Yeah.
13 hours a day. Whew, for 9 years. Well, it was more like 8 years for the 13 hours, but yeah. So, is that it, babe? I'm sorry. I just came on in your conversation.
Yeah, I just know it's going to work out for the better. So it's all good.
We have faith. We believe. and y'all gonna see how God worked this miracle. I mean, I cannot no longer hide and keep my life a secret now because I was ashamed and was like, God, he wasn't doing it the way I thought he should have done it to make it a big deal. You know, I was like, I guess I was embarrassed. Like, I mean, God, I thought you was gonna do it sooner, and I thought you was gonna do it like this, and God, you not doing it the way I've been praying for you to do it, or I imagine, or could see you doing it. Like, that's a supernatural miracle. But God is a God of order. He's not a God of confusion. And if you are in his will, let him have his perfect will in your life. Stop trying to control God. Like, that's what I had to learn throughout this whole journey. Like, stop trying to control the man above in your life. Like, nah. Let him, because what he do is going to be perfect anyway, regardless. How he does it is going to be perfect. And you could have never wrote that story. You could never write that type of movie because it's going to be the dopest thing because he wrote it. So let him create in your life what he created from the beginning anyway and how he wanted to do it in your life. And be okay. And that's where I had to come just this week. I had to be okay that, I mean, it's like I already knew I was going to have a surgery, but I just didn't want to accept the fact. Like, I knew, the doctors didn't know, but deep down inside I knew this thing finna come out. It's been 9 years. And when we went to the transplant, what is it called? The transplant coordination thing in February, the doctor was like, oh, you've had this cord in your belly this long and you never had an infection? He was like, that's pretty miraculous right there. You've always been on PD for this long and nothing's never happened. And I was like, oh Lord. When doctors start saying that, I'm like, Lord, don't let him speak nothing over me because I don't want to have no infection. But I guess I'm saying all that to say, if it took an infection for it to come out, that's just how God wrote my story, and I'm okay with that. Now I'm just excited that I get to wear crop tops. My belly may not be like everybody else's belly. It's gonna have some battle scars. Oh, but it's gonna be fine as wine. You hear me? It has scars, and that's fine. I had to get okay with that. But it ain't gonna be like big keloid scars or anything like that. It's just, you'll have to really get up on my stomach to see, oh, you had a cut right here or a cut right there. But other than that, I'm gonna be fine. And I'm excited. I'm excited to get back regular. And yes, I'm gonna have a port in my chest, but it ain't gonna be for long because I feel my turnaround already, even with this. No. Did I want to get on hemo? No. Did I even want to get on dialysis? No. But you know what? Things happen. And I learned from everything that has happened to me in my life. I'm still learning. And we gonna get past this, right? It's just another stepping stone. It's not a stumbling block. It's another stepping stone for us to get to our greater. And it's just another chapter in our book that God wants us to tell, like how we made it through. What we made it through at such a young age. Y'all, we've been going through this our whole 20s. And I say we because Sylvester has been by my side this whole time. Did we want to give up? Yes. Did we throw in the towel? Plenty of times. And now it's time to take my bath. Well, I'll talk to you guys later.